Hey folks, it's John P. with Geek Beat TV. We're doing more continuing coverage here at CEDIA Expo. Listen, do you have a friend with a big, massive audio system in their house? Well, if so, they're probably using one of these racks. And we've got more cool rack stuff to show you. Hold on.
This episode of Geek Beat TV is brought to you by Netflix.
So I'm here at the Middle Atlantic booth, and what we're taking a look at right now are all their traditional slide-out shelving units. And what you'll notice is we've got a huge number of components here, and I can easily move them in and out of the wall. This is for people who have very high-end AV systems. And you know, usually what you're going to do is you're going to see a movie room that has all of this equipment somewhere kind of in the back, and it looks like it's flush mounted. If you look right over here, you see it looks like it's just kind of built into the wall. But you have to be able to get these out of the wall in order to get to the wiring. And we'll take a look at the back in a minute. But you know what? Some people have houses that have dedicated areas specifically for this equipment. As opposed to putting it in the room, they hide it somewhere out of sight. And for those people, we've got an entirely different kind of rack, and one that has won the, that's at least gotten Middle Atlantic Products nominated for one of the CEDIA Expo Awards. Let's go take a look.
Time to thank the people who pay the bills around here. Thanks to Netflix for sponsoring this episode. I love Netflix, and it's one of the reasons that I love having them as a sponsor. I've been catching up on Star Trek Next Generation through Netflix on different devices. Sometimes it's on at home on my TV, sometimes it's on my iOS device, out and about, and you can do the same. Go to netflix.com/geekbeat for your free trial. If you haven't tried it yet, you are missing out. I can't say that enough. Netflix.com/geekbeat. It is a limited time offer. Go now!
Okay folks, so this is the BGR series racks. This is actually, you take a look at this and you see a big shell of a metal thing that stuff mounts in, and it's only upon closer inspection that you start determining, hey, there's something different to this rack than all of the others. And the difference is this new patent pending lever lock technology. So this new type of system allows for interchangeable walls and supports and all kinds of stuff. Come over here, I'm going to show you how this works. It's very interesting. Normally you'd have to put panels and shelves and all kinds of things in and out with screws, and it takes a lot of work. But here, all I have to do is squeeze this little lever and the whole thing pops out. Notice there's just a little, I don't know, hinge mounted thing here. So it allows me to really just move these pieces around and structure the cabinet the way that you want it to put different kind of components in there. So another thing that this does is the cabinet's designed to leave more room on the side. So when you mount your products, big receivers and amplifiers and all kinds of goodies in here, they always have some space on the sides, and you can mount it to these removable panels. So you'll notice here we've got some wiring going into some junction boxes and things like that. So one other thing that I really like about this particular design is the inside of these movable pieces allow you to strap your cables in. See how we've got ties everywhere? There's plenty of room inside here. Running up through here, we can have cables coming in from the top, from the side, from the bottom. There's just entry points everywhere. And these removable plates allow you to put them wherever you want them. So for example, if we look over here, we've got a computer, and down at the bottom we use two of these cross braces, and we've attached the power to one and the video cables to another, so we minimize the interference that would occur. Now, there's one other problem that you have when you put all these components into a little confined space, and that is cooling. Okay, so we're taking a look at the back side, the interior of a space that would be a typical installation where you don't have a lot of room and you don't have a lot of ventilation. So what they've done is they've created this new product called Duct Cool, and we're getting to see the guts up here, okay? Imagine this is inside of a little area where we've got this equipment, and I'll push it forward, but notice we've got all this racked up and heat coming up this way, and there's a vent here. So this would be the piece that slides forward. There's a vent here, and this vent is actually running up through this tubing to this duct cool blower. It's sucking the air out from there, and then it's venting it wherever you want it to go. The amazing thing is right now it's running, and I don't think you can hear it. Nothing, okay? But over here it is blowing, and it's blowing pretty hard. So that means that you can vent that hot air away from your quiet listening environment, and it's not going to disturb anyone. It's temperature activated with a thermostat, and when it's hot, it turns on. When it's cold, no problem. So that's a lot of innovation here from the Middle Atlantic's booth, and thank you guys for joining us. Stick with us for more continuing coverage from CEDIA, youtube.com/GeekBeat TV, and I am out of here.